Oh no, jump over that Instagram tab.
It's bust water, bust through and bust moves. Stay true, the killer to stay smooth. Handsome brothers stay set in the mood, but they wanted funky rhymes from the brother so cool. Trying to check the vibes and set the conversation. The keenest minds to find this observation. I'm on 10 podcast, so don't not face it. We'll be the first to declare our greatness. Checking now, check out, I'm checking it twice on the weekly. I'm busting, cause busting is life. If you don't know, now you do though. You should peep game, that'd be cool though. Cause your part is crucial, so get on the movement. If you ain't busting, don't know what you doing. Wasting your time and ignoring the truest. Some of the realest, they greatly influence Kings in Montana, creating a movement. Scrapping or rapping or laughing or acting, it really don't matter, cause this is our passion. We busting and trusting, it really is something. When it comes to our family, you know that we love them. That's how we roll. Montana in the house and we taking control. Podcast Kings in the place to be. We taking over, just wait and see. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly buzz will be on tonight. No bull stand true and tried. It's bus world, it's ride or die. Slow down and catch the vibe. Weekly bus will be on tonight. No bull stand true and tried. It's bus world, it's ride or die.
That's how you do it.
All right, Buzz.
Welcome to the show. Get it, Jake. Go, go, go,
I was
go,
gonna
go.
say, all right, Buzz people, how we doing out there? We got a fun in studio episode with the
Oh
man,
shit, shut that off.
Johnny Clark. Sorry,
There
I'm
we go.
new at running the computer here, people. We got the boy Johnny Clark and we got Ray in here. We're here to talk about the Great Falls Electrics. Johnny, how you doing tonight?
Good. How about you?
We're doing good, man. We're doing good. Ray, how you feeling tonight?
Good, sir. How about you?
Chilling. Levi, how you feeling?
Better than bad, worse than good. How y'all doing?
The bus boys are feeling it tonight. We are missing one of our homies tonight. Thailand's out, so we're doing it too tonight. So we got it. So yeah, we're here to talk about the new, what were we saying?
No,
it's
minor
League Pro Basketball.
Minor league pro basketball. There is a difference, people. It is not semi-pro. It is minor league pro basketball. Johnny, do you want to get into that a little bit? And we'll start off with separating the two.
I always say, I ask people, some of the money that these guys make and other guys make in minor league pro basketball, if a person was making that same money working a regular job, you wouldn't say they got a semi-job.
Yeah.
You say they have a job. So, that's the way I look at it. It's minor league basketball, not semi-pro.
Oh yeah, and that's respectable. I
Yeah,
like
sure, for sure. This is not what's the one with Will Ferrell?
Semi-pro.
We're looking a little hotter than that. So, all right, Johnny, we wanted to first start off and just get to know you a little bit. We got a little tradition here. We like to, where did you come from? Where did you go? Have you ever met the boy Cotton Eye Joe? Let's hear a little bit about you.
I'm not sure about Joe, but born and raised in Columbus, Ohio, and been around the world. Basketball has bounced and taken me a lot of places. And in the Great Falls once, and it bounced me back this way again. Back in Great Falls, Montana for another trip.
Hell yeah, and that's good. I mean, that's really good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited
So-
to have you.
When does the league get started? Like what's the date?
We open up training camp next weekend.
Oh,
And then
shit.
our first game is March 15th, 16th, 17th on the road. And our first home games are March 23rd and 24th
And where do you guys play first?
over at Great Falls High School.
Hell yeah. No, on the road.
Well, yeah, where's your first game at?
The first games are in Portland and Seattle.
Oh
That's
shit!
awesome.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah, everybody needs to understand that this is a very large league, close to 50 teams, if I'm not mistaken, in this league nationwide too.
Oh, wow.
So this is not just like this side of the map.
Like you're not just saying West Coast.
Yeah, no, we're in the Western Conference, but there's teams coast to coast in this league. So people need to understand in the city, like it is a pretty big deal. You know what I mean?
It's
like,
huge.
And we've got a lot of people spending good money to come play us here in town too. So it's like we're going places, people are coming to us. So I think this is amazing for Great Falls.
So we're talking at 50 teams. Is there going to be a 50-game season eventually? Because how many games are you guys doing right now, you said?
Well, we're close to 30 games.
30,
I
that's
think.
what I thought.
Yeah. So, however that works out, at the end, towards the end, postseason stuff,
Mhm.
things like that, people get eliminated. So yeah, we're getting our footing now, so we're trying to figure it all out. But I think definitely you guys need to understand the magnitude of this. The TBL, everybody go look that up. TBL, that's the name of the league. The basketball league is what that stands for. They are very, very well respected.
Nice. Yeah, I'm excited, man. Ever since Jim was talking about it months ago, we've been, jacked about it. And it's just exciting to have a little bit of, something competitive here. I like watching basketball, and I mean, the hockey stuff was cool and everything. So it'll be fun to have some other form of entertainment, you know what I mean, on a more regular basis.
Right,
So,
especially with nationwide teams coming in. See, and I talked to Jim at least once a week. I didn't know that either, so that's pretty sick.
But we'll play teams in our division, in the Western Division. I think there's 4 divisions in the league, and whoever wins each division, then there's like a Final Four playoff
okay.
in those 4 divisions. So for our regular season, we'll just be playing teams on this side of the country.
Until
Until the playoffs.
postseason. All right. I mean, that's respectable. I like that.
Yeah. So let's hear a little bit about the coach. You said that you've been kind of all around. You played college basketball and were drafted into the NBA. Do you want to discuss just a little bit of your history as far as basketball, and maybe give some of the naysayers a little bit of, make them feel a little more comfortable, if you will?
Yeah. Well, when I came out, I was with Indiana Pacers briefly through the NBA Summer League and briefly through NBA training camp. And I got let go. Then I bounced around through minor leagues and overseas ball and all that. Played in practically every minor league there was, World Basketball League, CBA, which was Continental Basketball Association. That was the forerunner to what the G League is now. And then when the G League started, CBA folded. But back then, when we played in the CBA, that was the guys went to the NBA or came down from the NBA. And then there was the USBL, called the United States Basketball League, that I played in as well. And that was, that league had a lot of future NBA players as well.
That's awesome.
Got to play a lot of ball and play against a lot of guys who went on to the NBA and played well. John Starks, Bud Webb, a ton of guys.
Oh,
started
shit.
off in those minor leagues and then got called up.
Dude, that's
I
dope.
wasn't fortunate enough to stay healthy. I ended up getting to where I spent more time in the training room, on the training table, getting iced and getting, injuries, which kept me from getting to the highest level. Definitely had the ability, but couldn't stay healthy. And,
But you got the knowledge from it, and see now it's brought full circle back to head coach and having the knowledge to do so.
Absolutely.
Experience.
Yeah,
Yeah.
knowledge and experience, and being around a lot of coaches and seeing, good things and bad things that work well, things that don't work so well, how to work with players and how not to work with players, and it's brought me to right now.
That's awesome. Well, even though you weren't able to make the career that you were maybe hoping for, it sounds like you were good enough in a lot of different areas where it was able to take you all around the world. So there's something to be said in that fashion as well. So
A question from Unger Sells. He says, "What other cities are in your division?" So
we were talking Portland and Seattle, you guys said. Where's it? How do I pull up the question? Is it there?
If you guys go to our website, the electric,
Great
Great
Falls.
Falls Electric.
There's 2 in Oregon, right? Portland and what's that city? The University of Oregon is the team there. They call it the Emerald City team.
Okay.
Vancouver, Washington. It's funny because when they said Vancouver, I thought we were going into Canada.
You got a little excited?
Yeah, I did. I did. Fun in Vancouver when I was
nice.
running track.
Yeah.
So I thought we were going back up there, but it says Vancouver, Washington, and so there's 6 teams in our division.
Yeah, the GreatFallsElectric.com is the official website.
Oh yeah, here we go.
So we got all the teams listed there. What up, Unger Sales, by the way.
there you go.
The homie.
Yeah, we got
Wenatchee.
We've got Seattle, Salem.
Vancouver.
Nice.
Yeah, so we got some good teams.
Yeah.
Damn, you guys gonna play till May until you get a bye, huh? That's crazy.
Last weekend in May, regular season.
Yeah, that's exciting, man. And so you said training camp starts next week? Are all the players in town currently right now, or do you still have some people coming in, or what's up with all
We
that?
still have a couple more coming in, but 10 to 12 players are here in town.
Okay.
We've been working out. We had a mini camp last weekend, and guys have been working out in the morning over at the Peak, and during the evening we practice over at Great Falls High. So most of the guys are here. And like I said, we'll get into full-fledged training camp and get ready for the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout out to Great Falls High for hosting us this season.
Great facility.
Love that building. I actually have never been in that gym, so when I walked in there, I was like, "Wow, this is big." And
Yeah.
even the guys on the team, came in and was like, wow, this is a nice gym, you know, bigger
Yeah.
than what they're normally, I guess, had been used to playing.
Yeah.
And so
Oh, great. Well, false size. Got
Yeah.
sick.
I've only been in there once before, so I'm
I mean,
excited to go watch.
I
it.
think the capacity is like 3,000 or something like that.
So are they
Even if you have to practice in the old one, you know what I mean? It's still a nice practice gym, but the main course, I'm not saying.
So
Practice up there is good.
Field house.
And,
It's tight in there.
it's nice.
the alternative? Hey, shout out!
The gang.
It's
Stomping
nice
grounds.
to practice that as well. You know, I've been there before and
But it's small. I mean, yeah.
it's cool. Of course, 94 feet with 2 rims, 10 feet high.
Okay.
Right.
We can make it happen.
Hell yeah!
That's right.
Shout out Mrs. Jakes. Thanks for helping out the boys. That's awesome. Yeah, the bomb. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm excited to watch you guys over there. So, are you planning on doing like extra seating then, or is that 3,000 just the seating that they have, or?
Yeah, so the 3,000 is GA, bleacher seating or whatever, but we will be offering probably in the next, I want to say, week or two, I'll be putting together some VIP on-court seating packages for side stuff. So right now, I'm just trying to work out the different variety of options that are going to be there for that. Right now, I think there will be an option for per game to buy. We're trying to sell them in season, so ours in a complete season now. So you can buy a season seat. We'll print out a whole book of tickets. Each seat will have its own ticket for the whole season for each game. So, like, let's say you got a season ticket and you weren't able to go to a game, you could give that ticket to someone else and they could sit in your seat for that game.
Oh, word.
So we're trying to do that. That is all being put together now. And then we'll be having that information will be on our Facebook and Instagram and everything.
Let me know, because the owners of Tobacco, I know, do that for the Voyagers, and they just give them to the employees if they want to go. They just have season tickets just chilling there. So,
I got you.
yeah, let me know about that, and I'll talk to them, and maybe we can get some worked out, even if it's just like some GA stuff.
Right? Yeah, that's still
Yeah, I was definitely gonna hook you guys up, do some ticket giveaways and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
Wouldn't it be fun to show out, come support you guys, do some live stuff, and so the dudes that your most of your team that we seen you out with at the stadium last weekend.
Yeah, a lot of them were there.
Okay.
Except for Kareem Jamar. He's our franchise player.
Okay.
And,
He's the man. He's
the man.
He's the man, right?
And he hasn't been with us yet because of some other commitments he has with his AAU program, youth program. But
Yeah, shout out to Kareem. He does a lot in Great Falls, and he's very well respected here, and especially in the sports community.
Awesome.
Yeah, Kareem.
So, do we have any locals on the team? Like that were
Brendan Howard
Okay.
played over.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
You guys know Isaac
Isaac
Howard?
Howard.
I know is the oldest one, Bobby. I don't really know any others.
At,
And Bobby.
Providence.
Yeah.
Was it UGF when he played there?
It was UGF back then. Yeah.
Okay.
I remember him as long.
Hunger sales? I just want to say absolutely not. I opened up the whole weekly bus with my Cowabunga headband and I lost it. I'm very sad. So rest in peace to my Cowabunga headband. Wesley Killigal, what's up, brother? Thank you for providing the cage up at Hard Knocks in Kalispell. That's going to be sick tomorrow night. Is it going to be streamed at all? Are you guys streaming the games anywhere?
Yes, we will be live streaming. All that information will be available on our website.
Okay.
Also on the Facebook and all that will definitely be popping links.
TV.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh,
So they have their own streaming platform. And that's the reason why I said everything will be posted, because you can go to it, but then all the teams have their
own.
platform
Yeah.
on there. So you have to go to a specific link and we'll post all this.
And that's the Great Falls Electric, right?
Website, yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure we keep
follow their
repeating that.
website and their Facebook.
And
IG.
Instagram. And we're
Yeah.
on Twitter too.
There you go.
X.
Is there any?
I'm sorry,
That's
X.
right. Is there any Instagram comments coming in, my boy?
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm new to this, people. Be nice. We just got a couple people.
Shout out to everybody that's
Sean
on that Great
Damien.
Falls Electric live with us right now.
There we go. Great
Says,
Falls Electric, tune in.
what's next by Christmas? What's the map for both of you? I'm not sure what you meant
You sound like a weird.
by that.
I don't know. Who was that? John
So-
Damon?
So where's your Sean Damien?
I don't know what he's
Fight
saying.
World.
Yeah.
Um,
While we're on Instagram, I want everybody on you guys' platform. Follow me on Instagram as well. Jump Shooter 25.
I was looking. Okay, jump shooter.
Jump
okay.
Shooter
Jump
25.
Shooter 25. So I can engage with the fans.
Follow Johnny Walker.
Johnny Clark.
Johnny
Johnny
Clark.
Clark. I think
Johnny
Walker.
Walker.
I said Johnny Walker. Hey,
Get turned up already.
if that was the truth, that'd be the truth.
He's smooth, just like the man Johnny himself.
Yeah, because Johnny be walking with a blue label, right?
So where's some of the other kids from? Your main guy Kareem. Where's he from? You're saying he's got some AAU commitments and he does.
He's from LA originally. Then he played at University of Montana, the Big Sky Conference. He was player of the year in that conference.
Okay, our homeboy Unger was just asking if that's the guy from
Mhm.
Grizz.
Yep.
The Grizz. So.
Yeah, he played there. Like I said, player of the year in the conference, and he played high level overseas for several years, and just came back and retired. And here in Great Falls, running his program. And when this team came up, he knew he still had something left. So
Oh, there we go.
Let me get back out there and get up and down the court and show these kids that I practice what I preach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah.
perfect opportunity and situation for him.
The
Yeah, that's
veteran
good.
stud ready to show he's
That's
got gas
right.
in the tank and
The
gonna show
Stallion
these young
still
bucks.
got it in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's
Um,
doing like a private sessions with kids and stuff like that. He has his own team that travels, basketball team. Prolific is the name of it. Shout out to them. They are really good.
Okay.
And they're only really good because of him. So we're really excited that we have him on our team as well. So good stuff.
So he had
That's
stayed
dope.
in Montana then, past his basketball career. Is that what were you saying? He was here in Great Falls when you guys started the team back up, or
Yeah. When
Yeah,
they
yeah.
came out with
Okay,
this
so he
summer,
stayed.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
that's
lives
cool.
there. Yeah, he
Oh,
lives
awesome.
in Great Falls.
So it's
Dang.
kind of like a team, got thrown in his lap with him being right here.
Oh yeah,
in the
that's so
city.
perfect.
Had this team been somewhere else in Montana or anywhere, he probably would have been interested in playing. But since it's right here, where his platform
Since it's
is,
close,
it's
yeah,
a
right.
perfect situation.
Yeah,
Seemed to work
Come
out.
and play and show the
Sounds like
kids.
all the bricks laid in a row. How they're affiliated. Johnny is the head coach and Ray is the marketer for anyone that just joined.
Marketing, promotions. Also, I will be your entertainment at halftime during the games, playing music, all that good stuff.
There you go. See?
I am a really good dancer, just so you know, sir.
You're hired.
And if you guys want to know, go back and watch the Fusion vlog, I think, when you were dancing in that.
Oh my God! Yeah, don't do that.
You can go find it on our YouTube channel. That would
Luckily,
be really
he
cool.
edited it down to like the 3 seconds.
Where? Cassie?
Nuts.
No, that's my wife, and then Deanna's my aunt.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to both of y'all.
Yeah, I got the.
Is there a mascot or cheerleaders? Probably, right?
You?
Yeah.
Actually,
We need you
Jake-
guys there.
Jake's gonna be.
Oh, dude.
Jake will be the halftime entertainment.
I'll be in there. You can trust me. I'm gonna be in there acting a fool, not in a bad way, but I'm excited for this. I mean, I've known Jim for a little while now. My wife is family friends with him, and it just, like I said, I just love supporting stuff like this. I think it's a cool thing. I don't make it to as many basketball games or hockey games as I probably, or baseball games as I probably should, but it's just exciting that I don't drink, so it's fun that there's another option outside of just going to the bar and stuff. And I just remember when I was a kid, one of my favorite things, like memories that I have, is when the Globetrotters used to come here. We used to go watch that. And
So
it's
the
just exciting.
Globetrotters? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I watched that in
dude.
Kalispell. I
Yeah.
was like, dude, this shit's badass.
Yeah, it used
bro.
to be so fun.
But I had no idea what it was when my big brother's big brother from Big Brother's Big Sisters took me. Like, we're gonna go watch the Globetrotters. He's like, they're sick with basketball. I was like, all right, I don't know what that means, but let's go watch it. Then like 10 minutes in, I was like, oh, this is fucking sick, because I came to Flathead back in the day. Not that I'm Flathead, no Glacier. Anyways, I got a question for Johnny and then Ray. So, who's your basketball idol?
Like Jordan and LeBron.
Yeah.
I mean, don't know necessarily we call them my idols, but I think they're two of the best players that touch the basketball. I'm one of the guys that think Jordan is the best, but I also think LeBron is the second best. And sometimes you say LeBron not the GOAT. People say that's crazy, but I mean, I'm saying he's the second best player ever touched the basketball. That's a pretty high compliment.
Yeah.
As far as I'm concerned. I was fortunate enough to see both of them in their prime, and they're right there. I saw LeBron actually when I was with the Cavaliers. We had LeBron in the gym. He was in the 11th grade. In May of his 11th grade year, we actually got fined $150,000 for having him in the gym.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was the best player on the floor. And again, this was after our season was over, and he was just in AAU basketball. And he was the best player on the floor. And when I saw him, you know, I was just like, this guy is going to be the guy who they're going to be talking about with Jordan when it's all said and done. And here we are. So
Yeah, Bron's been a problem since a very, very young boy.
That's got to be kind of a trip for you, man, being able to literally see. I mean, like other than those two, I mean, you think Kobe and a couple other players, but I mean, to be able to see two different players from two different eras like that in their prime and doing work like that, that's pretty awesome. And I don't think a lot of people could say that. So who's yours, Ray?
I'm probably the same with Johnny. Wouldn't say idol. I don't think outside of LeBron there's been a player close to Jordan like that. So I would probably be on the same page with him. I'd probably add Steph Curry into that conversation though. So those three probably be my top like players that I would like to that I like to watch. You know what I mean?
Right.
If that team's playing, I probably watch it. I'm not a fan of like just one team or one player. I like the sport. You know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. Well, I kind of like that, not limiting your options there.
Right.
You're able to just enjoy the sport for what it is and not just focus on a singular team.
Right.
Okay, so where do you guys put Kevin Durant?
Kevin Durant is a beast. But there's just he is a very dominant player, but Kevin Durant is not Jordan, and he's not LeBron.
And he's
But
also not
he's-
trying to claim the role as a leader on the team, right?
Correct.
You
And
know
he's
what I mean?
not
So
trying
it's
to
like-
he's not trying to have the crown to say I'm the top guy. You know what I mean? He just knows who he is. He knows his value. And like have you guys seen Uncut Gems?
Yeah,
Libby, she just bought it. We've been talking about it. Libby.
Yo,
If
that's a
you're
good
watching,
movie, right?
I've been wanting. No, well, so we were just gonna turn on the other night. We turned on Natural Born Killers instead. Trippy ass movie. But Uncut Gems, I think this weekend we're actually
Watch that.
because
Watch
I've heard
that.
It's good.
It's a
dude.
good
It's
one.
good, yeah.
It's a good
Well,
one.
it's got
And
Kevin Garnett.
And
in
Kevin
it.
Garnett's
My
not a
favorite.
terrible actor though. That's the thing, you know what I mean? So when I seen that, I said, okay.
Durant is definitely an all-time great.
Yeah.
I would never have him in my GOAT category or anything like that.
Right.
He's an all-time great, similar to like back in the day, somebody like Dominique Wilkins or something like that.
But would you have him top 5 scorers of all time?
Top 5 scorers.
I'm not even saying GOAT. I'm just
He's
saying
one of my
top 5
favorites.
scorers of all
That wouldn't
time.
be true though. I mean,
The way he
puts up
scores the basketball, bro, I think absolutely that's true.
I disagree.
My favorite basketball player ever, and the person that got me watching basketball, Kobe, Bean, Bryant, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Mine would be
And then I
either-
started appreciating Kevin Durant, and then it just went that.
Durant is definitely.
Yeah.
Durant's a
It
beast.
took me a while to even like LeBron.
Mhm.
And then when I started, only after Kobe retired did I finally look at LeBron's career, and I was like,
Okay.
all right, I got to give it to him. You know what I mean? It's like I had to wait a while, and that's only because I was Kobe biased heavy.
Right.
Y'all
And the
know who
longevity
people-
of
Y'all
his
know who
career.
people sleep on? That's one of the greatest players, and not the, but top. Shaq.
I was gonna say, give me an era, but I guess
Shaq, man.
Shaq, absolutely. If he put in as much time, well, obviously he's not gonna put in as much time as Kobe, but even half as much, and worked on getting up and back to court faster. Say if he, absolutely, I think he'd be.
Did I read
all
something? At
time.
one of his last championships, he was like almost 400 pounds. He's like 350 pounds.
I believe that,
He's big, and I mean he was strong and dominant.
and that's what their fallout was, is that he didn't want to be in the gym as much as Kobe, but you know what I mean. So
That's like Zion. Yeah, I know about Zion.
fact.
Here,
You
Zion
just show up to
beast.
game day and just try to get it done, but
got beast
not try to
out.
put that extra work in.
Right, and he's a big boy too.
Yeah. Well, and that when you watch that dude dunk and flying through the air, it's like holy fuck.
Yeah.
Don't want to
brought
be
up
under that.
two players. Can I speak about those two, Shaq and you brought up Steph Curry. And as you talk about them, it makes me think like, damn, I'm old because when I was with the Toronto Raptors in '99-2000, Dale Curry, Steph's
Ooh,
dad,
his dad.
Oh.
was with our team, and Steph was a young dude, him and his brother, and they would come up to Toronto, and they'd be out on the court after practice or way before the game, they'd be out there shooting, and they're trying to heave the ball up from the 3-point line, and we're just sitting there watching them and talking amongst ourselves and looking at them throwing the ball up there. They'd make some, miss some. And we had no idea that we're watching like the future best
Greatness
shooter.
right in front of you.
Right,
Best
the greatest
ever.
shooter.
Yeah.
He's up there trying to heave up threes. He's like
Yeah,
That's
9,
crazy.
10 years old.
That's a
And,
that's a trip.
yeah.
But the fact that he's making some should have, you know what I mean, was already
yeah. I mean, they're out there like at the NBA line throwing them up, and I mean, like I said, it's not like he was making all of them.
Yeah.
right.
The fact that we were sitting there watching the future greatest shooter ever, you know, we didn't have any idea of that.
Right, because Ray Allen was still just going ballistic at that time. You know what I mean? Like,
That's my guy.
Yeah.
I was like a Vince Carter, Kevin,
Yeah.
Kevin Garnett, and Ray Allen. I loved the Supersonics, so I was hella sad when that whole thing went down, and that's how I got into KD. But Vince Carter, man, some of those dunk contests I remember growing up, dude.
Crazy.
And that's why I was telling you, I didn't even know that Jordan played for UNC. I was a UNC fan because of Vince Carter and just, yeah. Oh, and Tracy McGrady, I loved him too, man. Oh my God.
With this too, the year I was in
T-Mac, hell yeah.
T-Mac and Vince, but that was the year Vince won the contest. And
Mhm.
so, you know, I'm seeing all that stuff in
Yeah,
practice.
put his whole
every day.
hand in the ring. Yeah.
You know, I would tell people like we'd have games and people would call me after the game. You know, I'm the only bus. They'd be like, "What Vince do tonight?" And I'm like, "Just watch ESPN, just watch Sports Center." And they would do some crazy stuff. But I tell people he did more stuff in practice. He did better dunks in practice than he did winning the dunk contest. I
Really?
mean, I would
Just
tell
screwing
people,
around.
I would tell people the stuff he won the contest with, that was his safe stuff, stuff that he
That
knew.
you knew would go down.
Yeah, that
Right.
he knew he wouldn't miss or nothing. And his safe stuff was better than everybody else's.
Top,
Best
top.
bad. Stuff he would do in practice was just incredible. We just look at each other like, I mean, he might do something just like in a dead ball. We might be scrimmaging, and the coach will blow the whistle to stop play, and Vince might just get the ball and jump up and slap the backboard and do a 360.
Boom, just hammer that fucker down. That's it.
That 360 win, man, he threw down, man. I about shit myself. I was young when we watched that, but that made that. There's been some pretty good dunk contests, but in my opinion, that year may be one of the best dunk contests that
Yeah.
I've ever had.
We were. I think it was Vancouver. And I was standing in the lane. This was like hour before practice. I mean, hour before the game. We're out on the court, and I was standing there, you know, shooting, passing the ball out, and I was standing looking up at the rim, and I felt this breeze go over my head, and then boom, and he dunked it and landed. And he turned around, looked at me, and just started laughing. I'm like, man, this dude just jumped over. Yeah.
Damn.
And then that summer was when he jumped over the 7'2" guy in the Olympics.
Oh,
That was so dirty.
That's iconic right there.
And when I saw that, I'm like, he just did that to me. I ain't 7'2".
Right.
I didn't get man's business all of it.
Yeah,
Grill.
But I didn't get nuts. I didn't get nuts on the back of the head. So we're
Oh.
good, right?
The only time I've ever felt a breeze go over my head like that. And that was crazy. I still remember to this day.
Uncle Sal's asked your guys' favorite Jordan shoe.
Oh shoot, I'm a 3 and 4 kind of guy. That's my name. Yeah, I like 3s and 4s. Uncle got a nice little shoe collection. I'll be seeing you out there.
And then he asked, do either of these guys have a better Jordan collection than me? Probably not, but maybe. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I got a couple pairs.
Hunger's out here flexing.
Little bit.
Right
A
now.
little bit.
I wasn't winning in 01. No, 99, 2000 was out when I was there.
Oh, he wasn't there in 01?
No.
There you go. The
99,
answer was no.
2000. We had a guy by the name of Master P that tried out with us. Y'all heard of Master P?
The rapper.
Uh,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was with us in 99, 2000. He tried out, man. Almost made the team.
Well, because that's the Bow Wow's his kid, right? Okay, is that?
Who?
Am I tripping? No,
I don't know.
Actually, Bow Wow's from my hometown.
Really?
Bill Bow Wow?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, no, he's Bow Wow or whatever.
You gonna start something?
Who's his dad?
You said Bow Wow is.
Who's
Who's his dad?
It's not Master.
It ain't Master P.
No. I thought it was for some reason.
No,
Now you're going to make me
you're thinking
Google
Hey,
it.
Romeo.
Tim.
Oh,
Romeo.
oh,
the other guy.
I don't know. I
He
think
was a
they're
rapper.
Romeo's
Romeo.
Romeo. That's right. Damn, that was about the same time, too.
I was like, I'm in the Master P, not the Bow Wow. It's like Romeo, dude. I don't know.
It's funny because Romeo was the same age as Steph Curry and Seth, and Romeo would be up there training camp with us.
Yeah, he could ball too.
Yeah, that's right.
Isn't Seth on the Raptors right now? Or am I tripping?
He got traded to
Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Okay. He came out like he was
the
somewhere.
radio TV for Charlotte, and so he's proud to have Seth playing right there for him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's Mello and Jello. Jello is from the Cougars, I think. Somewhere out of Spokane. I know that. And then I didn't remember that Seth got traded over there. But wasn't he on the Raptors or am I tripping? He was somewhere. I don't remember where the hell he came from, I guess. I play him on 2K here and there.
Oh.
You know, I played 2K every night.
Hey, man said he has 70 pairs of J's. You got me beat by probably double, sir.
That's the thing. Jeff is out here just waiting to tell everyone he's got a hell of a
Like,
day.
give me your number.
He's just waiting.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you were talking about you're gonna try and go down and check out some Class C basketball this weekend.
Yeah, they're still playing. I'm gonna go down.
Championship is next Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check them out.
And they're playing tomorrow though too, aren't they?
They are playing tomorrow at 5:30. Let's go.
But they're playing
Bears.
all day over there. Right?
Oh yeah, you can go there, pay $10 to get in for the day, and just chill if you want.
So are you a part of the scouting process then too, or how does that all work out?
Yeah, somewhat. I mean, a lot of agents and people send me film on players that they think could be an asset to us, or at least they think I need to check them out. So I do a lot in the scouting department. But we all do as a staff. You know, JC Isaacson, he's the GM, and he does a lot of scouting and all that, getting players, and you know, so we it's kind of collaborative type thing.
Okay.
So we try to get the right 10, 12 guys out there to win some games.
Yeah, shout out to JC. That's the UGF head coach.
Okay.
So like,
Probably.
excuse me, I keep saying it. That's not. You know, I'm old school. I'm old school. You know what I mean? It's the University of Providence currently now. It used to be University.
They
of
have a
Great
basketball
Falls.
team now, right?
Yeah, they do, and he's the head coach. And
Okay.
yeah, that's just wanted to highlight that. Like, you guys can see how well connected this team is. You know what I mean? And we tried to get the biggest influenced people in the game and in the sport and in the city to become a part of this. You know what I mean?
So it's a good round table of minds, a collective there.
For sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
So win games, that's for sure.
So then moving forward, with there being a college basketball team here, do you have a lot of those guys already kind of eyeing one to try out for the team, or how does that work with all those guys?
There's local guys on the Providence team, you know, that have asked about us giving them a shot, as well as some other players in that league here that they play in. I forget the name of the league, but there's
It's
some
like a
guys.
city league.
City Rec
Oh,
As far as the league that Providence is in.
Oh,
There's been
that's
guys
right.
Reaching out to me that
Oh,
tell me they're grad seniors, so they're playing their last year. And they will be interested in playing as soon as the season is over. Let's take a look at them. So, you know, there are some guys. They have their league conference tournament here next weekend, and I'll be at that tournament checking out some guys, seeing if there's one or two more guys that we should have that will help us.
so Unger just came in with a good question. Did y'all have a draft, or how did that process go?
It was a draft in Indianapolis.
Oh, sure. That's what you guys are down there for?
Yeah, TBL
I remember.
combine.
See, because Jim told us he was heading down, but he didn't say what was going on.
Yeah, we were there together, and they had the TBL meetings, league meetings, and combine. Players from all over the country came in to show their wares and show, you know, all the teams in the TBL why they should be in the TBL, and it was a good thing. You know, we drafted a couple guys, Antoine Cushingberry, the point guard from the Indianapolis area, played at St. Francis College in Indiana, scored over 2,000 points as a scoring point guard, and he's going to really help us out. And Lamine Kamara, he was there. He's from Columbus, Ohio, my hometown, actually. He was there at the camp, and he's 6'6" forward, wing forward, and he was the number 8 pick overall out of 200 and some guys there. And so, yeah, he's going to help us. He's going to help us win games. Man.
Sounds like a couple of heavy hitters.
No,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
team is stacked.
Yeah.
No, that's good.
A lot of the, I want to say 98% of the team is shooters. Like all of them from NBA 3 too.
Yeah.
Not like close. Like
We got a big nasty though. We got a big nasty to get down low, or what?
6'6" forward. That's pretty big.
I mean, that ain't small.
Yeah.
And before I forget, but I got to bring up Jacob Bates. We drafted him as well. He's a kid, played Division III ball. He's All-American in college in Kentucky. And, you know, he kind of stood out among the 200 players. He's going to shoot the ball well.
Yeah,
for us.
he
He's
can
a
shoot.
floor spacer. And
Hell yeah.
looking for him to do some good things for us as well. But to your point, you asked about a big guy. We have a 6'11" guy who was actually Kareem Jamar's older brother. His name is Brandon Jamar.
Okay.
And he's going to really, you know, he's 6'11".
Yeah.
And
he can shoot. He can shoot too.
Yeah.
He can jump. He can shoot.
Yeah.
Obviously, a good defender for his size. Good help side defender. And I really love that about him because, you know, the guy's help side defender. If he's over here and somebody over there, the man gets beat to the basket, and, you know, they're going to think they got to dunk him, and he comes out of nowhere at 6'11".
You get that.
When that reach, I mean,
Chase-down
he got
block,
two
hell yeah.
steps on him, man. He's, that's
Yeah.
a wingspan there.
Oh, you know,
No shit, he's covering 8 foot a step. Good lord.
He's-
You know.
He
one of our
jumps too. He gets up in the air.
Yeah.
Our 6'11" guys just get over the ring because they're 6'11", but he gets up in the air.
one of our last practices, I had just shot a clip, and then I put my head down, and I went to like save it or whatever, and then right as I lifted my head up, I'm watching him go up in the air and just put a nasty one down. I was like, damn, and my phone is pointing down at this. I'm like, man, I was
Right. It's always the time.
yeah. So I mean,
Think you have a better clip, and then the next best clip happens.
yeah.
He's not laying anything out. He gets it down low.
So
I'm thinking, going up and dunking it, man.
yeah, every time.
Oh yeah, when they're reaching, standing reach is like 9 foot. You're like, holy shit,
That's exciting, man. I feel like I'm saying that a lot, but I'm just.
No,
it's
that's-
going to be super fun.
Dude, I'm hyped. I fucking
Yeah,
love
for
basketball. Tough, dude.
We got a guy named Jordan Hip too. He's a guard. He's from Browning, up on the reservation.
Hey, shout out,
Yeah.
Browning.
Yeah. He's gonna do some things for us. And
What'd you say his last name was?
Jordan Hip, HIPP.
Okay.
So
He's tough.
his first name is Jordan. So a number. He's gonna
That's
he's gonna be wearing 23 for us, and looking for him to do some things for us too.
That's exciting. One, it's kind of cool seeing someone from the reservation being able to get a little shine, because there are some ballers
For sure.
on the reservation. So that's exciting.
He
To
told me he's got a nice following up there too. So I'm hoping some of those.
Oh, they'll come out.
Oh, they will.
They'll
Oh yeah, I got a bunch of family up in Browning and Babb, so yeah, they will come down here to support him. I guarantee you that. So
Can someone CGI T2 Terminator hands on homie in the glasses every time he looks at the camera? Now that would be funny. To our people that use Photoshop, do that for us. And everybody in the stream right now, go ahead, drop a share. If you guys are excited to watch some Great Falls City Electric basketball, fucking A, turn up.
dude, I'm stoked. So how many home games did you guys say that we're gonna have this year?
10 for sure.
Okay.
Up to probably about 15 or so.
I was like, as of right now, we got
Depending on like playoffs and stuff.
Bro, we should try and hop a flight and go to Portland or Seattle and watch one of the games.
6, 8, yeah, about 10. It looks like on there so far. That's pretty dope. Yeah, I think that'd be really sweet. We'll overwatch like an Emerald City game, or
Mm-hmm.
what do you guys say? Salem something, right?
Oregon.
All right there. Seattle Superhawks.
Oregon.
It's only like $89 to hop a flight too, so I think we should do that.
We should.
I saw something up there about a dance team. I think we are going to try to put together
Yeah,
a dance team.
we
So
are.
Oh,
on the
yeah.
questions.
On the comments, yes, sir.
We're working on a couple of groups here in town. Definitely will be supporting, obviously, Great Falls High Dance Team, making contact with CMR Dance Team. But shout out to Rise Athletic here in Great Falls. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of them. I just recently found out about this group, and apparently they are a traveling dance cheer team that has won world championships.
I think I just heard about that like
Nationally,
2 weeks ago,
we're
where somebody was
world
putting on a benefit for it.
So like really cool once again, connecting all the big wigs and the big, groups in town that actually have some type of, some juice behind them, and they're a part of this, So yeah.
if there's anybody out there that has experience with that, being in, if it's an individual, you think you should be considered to be on the dance
Type
team.
drop. Get back in the comments.
Hit us up.
Type
Yeah,
drop.
Hit us
hit us up on the
How'd I do
IG. If y'all at Great Falls, if y'all know
Right.
some people that should be getting
Where's
some
that
shine,
comments?
just hit us up on the IG.
Type in
I'll
what?
make sure I get all the responses.
Game's
in.
hype.
Unger Salesai recruit Zacchaeus Darko Kelly from former Providence Star. I probably butchered the name, but y'all see it.
I saw that.
Zacchaeus, maybe?
Zacchaeus Darko Kelly. There you go.
I'm not familiar with him, but send me something.
Yeah, right.
See some
Send
reels.
some reels to the
Yeah,
to the IG.
Unger, create an IG clip for the homie.
Did you type down? Just type in the comments, hopefully.
Type what?
Just say drop a share. So,
Oh,
something
okay.
cool, And Johnny, tell us your favorite basketball story.
That one has to do with some volleyball players, so I can't mention that one.
Yeah.
Yo. And if you know, you know.
Right.
Again, that story about LeBron is probably my on the best one because, in fact, I mean, they wrote about that, written about that in Sports Illustrated last summer. USA Today even did an article about it, about how crazy that was and how he's panned out to be everything that we said that he would be based on us seeing him that day. But I mean, stories with Vince Carter and even Shaq and rest in peace Kobe Bryant.
Oh yeah.
I met him when I was with the Cavs, the exhibition season, and it was a home game for us, so we were in our shoot around first. The game day shoot around at noon. The home team shoots first at 11, then the away team comes on court just afterwards at 12, and the Lakers came down the ramp onto the court. There were a couple guys from Columbus, Ohio, on the Lakers that I knew. Samaki Walker was a current player for that Laker team. And a guy named Jim Clemens was assistant coach on the team. He was with Phil Jackson with the Bulls and with the Lakers. He's got like 10 NBA rings. So they were coming over to me, shaking my hand. A couple other players with the Lakers came shake my hand. And I was sitting on the scorer's table, getting ready to get out of there because it was time. Obviously the new team come in, so the home team got to get out on the court. And Kobe sitting about 5 seats over from me, tying his shoes up. And then he got up and came over to me and shook my hand and went out there on the court. And probably about 3 or 4 times after every time he would see me, he would come over and shake my hand and not really say anything, just say hi and keep going. And then one time we had a conversation and I said, what made you come over to me that first time, the exhibition game? And he said, hey, everybody else came over to you and shook your hand. So I figured you were somebody big. So I came over and talked to you. But the crazy thing about him is when he was coming out of high school, a scout from the Dallas Mavericks called me and asked me, would I be interested in being his workout guy, quote unquote, mentor, and just the guy to be around him since he was going to be so young coming into the league. And they asked me, would I be that guy to just with him and work him out and all that? Would I be interested in being that guy? And I said, sure. And the coach, the guy's name was Ray Derringer. He used to coach at Cleveland State, and he recruited me when he was the head coach at Cleveland State. And then he had moved on to NBA basketball. So I told him I'd be interested if that's the way it shook out, because he was saying, we don't know for sure if it's going to happen, but we got to wait for the draft lottery to come up in a couple of weeks, and depending on where we draft, if we're going to take him or not. So a couple of weeks later after the draft, he calls me and says, we appreciate it, but we got the 8th pick, and we're not going to draft him that high, so we won't, we won't be using you, but we appreciate you, being there for us. And imagine that 8th pick. Yeah. They said, no, that's going to be too high to take Kobe. So
that is crazy.
We're not going to take Kobe with the 8th pick. And he ended up getting drafted 13th for Charlotte. Then he made Charlotte.
Yeah, right. It's not like he wasn't there on the board,
Yeah. So
damn, that's crazy.
The 8th pick, man. Kobe Bryant. Now we can't draft a high school kid named Kobe Bryant with the 8th pick. Now if they redraft that, obviously he's the number 1 pick in the draft.
Isn't it a trip? Like shit like that.
I think all the greats have a kind of a similar story.
Getting
that
passed up in the draft.
They get snubbed early on, and then they turn out to be one of the. Even Jordan, like that happened to draft. Didn't he get cut from the? I think he got cut from the team. So yeah, so
I ended up telling Kobe, years later about that situation where I was almost quote unquote his guy. And he said, man, we would have had some fun. I said, yeah, probably too much fun.
Tasha says, what's up, Ray?
Tosh, what up, girl?
I'm gonna ask you, what was the best city to party and get snow bunnies at? All allegedly, of course, allegedly. Anyway,
who's that question for?
That's for
you.
Not for you. That's like you, sir.
For snow bunnies?
What's the best NBA
that
city?
would probably be Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
Toronto got the best snow bunnies.
You have to ask somebody.
Yeah.
Drake.
That would be one of them.
No, Drake said Colorado was the best snow bunnies. I think he was asked that. Yeah, I think that's what he.
He ain't never been to Montana.
I'm gonna tell that Ray said he's gonna pick Bozeman, correct? Allegedly.
Can't leave out.
They can't confirm or deny.
So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, let's explain about this community outreach you guys.
Yeah, I wanted to hear about this.
Okay, so you guys are gonna some point see the team is gonna start getting out into the city. doing some stuff for the community. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and line up is we're going to go to some elementary schools and we're going to read to the kids.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I think that they're going to really love that. We have a promo that we're doing with the middle school and a different elementary school. We're not going to name any names, but there are 2 schools that we are going to donate some tickets to, so we can get them excited about basketball also. So that, and then me and Johnny were actually talking in the car about this. I'm looking at potentially doing a skills camp for the kids and bringing all the players out to kind of, help the kids and, different skill routines and stuff like that.
So bring the whole city out like a
Just one.
street fair, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah.
Would be cool if they did like a competition. Like remember back in the day when they used to do like the Hershey track and field stuff. Like if you guys, do a little 3-point shootout type thing.
So that was what I was thinking. Probably like after the skills part of it, we'll see about getting some local ballers here to show off their skills, their 3-point or their dunk skills or whatever. You know what I mean?
Let us know. That'd be fun to hype that up. That'd be fun to be there.
I think another event that would be beneficial because it's a fitness event is the Great Falls Fitness Expo, put on by Annie Lowe on April 20th and 21st. So that would be something that we could.
Send her my or actually, if you have her information,
I do have the
Yeah, we
email
can
and
pass
everything.
it
We
on.
could get
yeah,
it.
pass it on, and then
So-
I'll make
We
a
have to look
next.
at the schedule if we're home that weekend.
Yeah, check it
We
out.
can check it out right now.
Yeah.
I got it. Maybe we're right at home or whatever. You are.
Oh, we're home, baby.
We're home. All right,
So
so
21st is a Sunday, so yeah, we'll be.
But it'd just be fun to it's cool that you guys are doing some community stuff. It'd just be fun to get people introduced to the faces of the team and
Exactly.
you guys. And yeah,
So
So
we'd
we'd love
PR
to-
thing, and then getting. I think it's really important for us to get the kids, so that because out, other than the NBA, like we're the next thing to kind of like look at, like the sports figures that and so
especially in the Northwest, dude, we don't
For sure.
have much. You know, what I
This
mean,
is
they
the
took
only-
away
this is
our
the-
NBA
the
team.
the
which
Great
was
Falls
in
Electric
Seattle.
is the only professional team between here, Utah, Idaho. That was one more state, but anyway,
Wyoming, probably.
Wyoming, yeah. But there's no pro teams, and so there's no even, what I mean, like anything close to it, So definitely is a cool thing for us as a state, and then for sure super cool for the city,
Get out there and support these guys. Like,
yeah, go buy those tickets, run those things up, thegreatfallselectric.com. You can buy your tickets online. You give your QR code when you buy your ticket. And so also big shout out to Street Burgers and Tracy's. My man John, he sponsored one of our sponsors. Just want to give a shout out to him for that. You'll get a coupon on your ticket for $5 off your meal at Street Burgers. So
give me those coupons. I love burgers.
go get them,
Burgers.
and you'll be able to use the coupon online because there'll be a coupon that'll be attached to your QR code online as well as a physical ticket. So when you buy a ticket, you automatically get that coupon to Street Burgers.
We actually have to edit that part out because John isn't our sponsor. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to say, oh, well, that's
Yeah,
we're
out.
And that's where it ends at.
Yeah, no, it's exciting, man. I feel like I said, I've said this a bunch already, but this town needs more, and it's
For
just
sure.
exciting and I mean, you guys, like I said, sounds like you have some pretty heavy hitters already on the team, so it sounds like it's only going to get better and more. I don't know, no flashy is necessarily the right word, but the entertainment level is only going to go up. From here. So
Absolutely.
So how does Jim Keogh come into it? He's he had the hockey team and the baseball team. Is he just how did this all become a thing? How did this? Do you guys know, or like how did he hear about this?
Jim was supposed to be here if anyone was
Jim,
wondering.
Jim, I say I'll start out like this. Jim is, I think, one of Montana's like true to the core sports guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it doesn't matter what sport, he's done baseball, he's done hockey, you know what I mean? Now basketball. So, he wants that element here and we all support that and we all agree with him, And so he's been the one that's always taken the reign and kind of got that fire lit and started and ran with it, And so he did the same thing with this. It's
So
yes.
was he searching for like entertainment, and this just kind of fell into his lap, or how
No,
did the
I think
basketball?
it's just
thing-
the sports. It's the sports.
He just happened to know a couple people, and it just
Yeah.
kind of
He knows this is a place where you should have some professional sports.
Yeah.
And he knows this is a good city for it.
He's good with bringing entertainment here. I mean, like I said, he had the Voyagers. I don't know if it was the Voyagers back then, but then the hockey team. and
You
after
guys know who George Carl is?
the comedian.
Or maybe I'm saying his name wrong. George, the
George
coach.
Carl.
Oh,
George Carl.
Yeah,
No,
the-
that wasn't the right. I mean, you maybe
George Carlin.
Carlin. Okay.
Carlin. I was like,
It's like, hold on, that's the wrong name?
I was like, I'm
Okay, all right, yeah. So believe it, fun fact, he actually a very long time ago coached one of the pro teams that were here in Great Falls.
That was the old Nuggets coach.
Mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. And so now you gotta think he went.
Yeah, the Supersonics.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so he went from that and then made his way into the NBA and
Mhm.
had his legacy in the NBA. So again, like our league and what we're doing, like people really do catapult from this.
The history's there too.
For sure.
So-
For sure.
My dad told me a funny story. They were doing a cancer treatment for my sister over in Seattle, and he knew George Carl because he was a local. You know, he did shit around Montana, and he was a local. So they were touring. They took all the kids and their families to the Supersonics facility to tour. My dad was like telling this dude, like, "Oh yeah, I know George Carl." Blah blah blah. It's like, "Oh,
Sure.
you're bullshitting."
Yeah.
Well, my dad walked in. We played softball with him back in the day, and he
Oh.
walked in, and I like immediately George Carl said, "What up to my dad?"
Yeah.
So shout out. That's why I love the Supersonics. The Ronald McDonald House in Seattle and the Supersonics, and just the city of Seattle took really good care of my family. So thank
There you go. Shout out. Let's go.
We're not playing no games. I just want y'all to know that. We're serious. about
Everybody
this.
should know that.
And we want
but when
this-
they are playing games,
It's
prepared
pro
for them to
level.
win. Yeah, that's what
Pro level.
like I was saying, you guys are crazy.
we always
we really we're here for the longevity and for the long run of this. You know, this is not something that's here today, gone tomorrow. Like we really need this in the city and in the state, and like it's an honor for us to be able to even put this level of show or entertainment thing on.
Yeah, no, I hope that the
We'll be
city
there.
actually yeah, right. I hope
Me
the
and
city
Libby
gets
were already
behind
talking
this
about
'cause
trying to make as many home games as we can.
it's a dope ass idea. You know what I mean? And it's what, half a mile from where we're
Yeah,
at
we
right
live.
now,
I live
so-
right like half a block away, so you know I'll be there. I can walk there. So
Right.
Well, and then we're family friends with Glenn Winslow as well, and like I said, my wife's family has been friends with the Keels and the Winslows for a long time. So obviously, we just
Shout
want
out to Glenn.
yeah,
He's
Glenn's the
one
man.
of our other owners too.
Glenn is the man. I love him. But yeah, we just love supporting local stuff, and just the fact you got a couple cool local players from around the state and from out of state will be entertaining to say the least. So
Unger, it's only 89 miles away. If you want to make the drive, you make the drive. It's daytime, right?
Hunger, I'll come pick you up, and you can stay at my house. We got an extra room set up. I'll buy you a ticket. You come hang
There
out.
you
boy.
go.
You still slaying RVs and stuff? Or?
No, he's out right now for slanging our.
He had a couple.
He had some
He
injuries
had an
and stuff.
accident on the jobs at the place, and he's just kind of had a tough time. So he's recouping. He had a couple surgeries, and he's
Yeah,
recouping,
2023
and
was pretty rough for our Unger salesman.
I don't-
Jeff.
any person with a weaker mind would have folded, but Unger is one of a kind. So Jeff, we love you, buddy, and just keep grinding, dude. You'll get there. So
Will we be able to give away tickets to the game? Like somebody, like a fan will be able to win tickets to
Absolutely.
you guys'
Yeah.
platform?
yeah, if you want, yeah, and we'll promo you guys, and I mean, or we can do like a collab thing where we, whatever you guys want to do, we'll get it figured out.
We'll start
So,
out with the first two games. I'll probably give you guys some tickets for both games so that you guys can do that.
Word.
We'll get you some media passes or whatever to get in.
You
When
heard
I-
it here first. Be prepared for our giveaway page. So you have to interact.
Yep.
for sure.
To win
And
some tickets. You
the
have
bus
to
boys
interact.
are going to be showing out at these electric games, so make sure to get there and just see what kind of crazy shit we
Oh, shout out to our boy Thomas Wiley. He's out there covering the C class tournament. I've seen him out there doing
Yeah,
his thing.
I'm sure we'll be seeing him. That's what we should do is link up with him and go to a couple games with him. I mean, if he's not working it.
Right. I mean, we'll have media passes and shit.
Yeah.
So, the bus will be doing their thing. If you guys are looking for some local fight news, I'm gonna just say Hard Knocks Kalispell tomorrow night. I don't know where it's being streamed, but just keep your eye out. I'll be sharing it because we got a bunch of people like Bridget Brucier, Taj Ray.
Who was the other person?
It's like, I don't remember. Few of them. Right?
Well, I think we're kind of getting to that point, Levi. Do you have any more questions or? Anything else you specifically want? Oh yeah, I wanted to ask about
Oh, I
Jump
do have-
25. Is that a foundation of yours, or what is Jump 25? And
Yeah, it's an LLC, just something I put together years ago when I started doing basketball training and everything with my camps and clinics and scouting and consultation and all that. Just something I put together. I actually like the name of it because I saw Michael Jordan back in the 80s, man. It's dating me, but his license plate said Jump 23. So I like that. So I just, named my award number 25 when I played, and I just changed Jump 25.
nice.
And something caught on. It's pretty big back at home in Ohio because my foundation does a big all-star event every year, the weekend following the Final Four, following the NCAA Final Four. And I have a series of all-star games between high school boys and high school girls, and then college women and college men. So there's 4 games, and it's a pretty big deal every year. And then I also induct a class into the Jump 25 Basketball Hall of Fame every year.
That's cool.
And it's huge. It's huge. I mean, I have inductees flying in from, California, Florida, like all over, people who are originally from Ohio or Columbus, Ohio, and they live, elsewhere. And they fly in, they think that much of me and my organization and my Hall of Fame. They'll fly in
That's
to be
awesome.
recognized. And like I said, my players, my high school all-stars, I've had several have gone on to a couple playing in the NBA, some playing the WNBA overseas. And then some of them don't go on to be big stars, but they were big stars in high school and they get to play in a huge all-star game. So
Hell yeah.
it's a pretty big thing. So we do it the weekend immediately following the Final Four.
I love that, man. I love that you're doing some stuff for the community and people like that. And
You
That's
do
what
that
they-
this year?
Uh,
Or
I
not
gotta
gonna have to
decide. I gotta decide in this next week if I can
swing it?
swing it now, because I've done it before where I was out of town for a while doing things, and I still was able to pull the event off, and it went great. And when I'm there on that weekend of the event, nobody ever knew that I was away.
Oh, there you go.
But those times I might have just been away training somebody. I've never been away coaching and came back and done. So, we're gonna see how if I have a few hours a night leading up to it. And again, I'm just gonna decide in the next week if I can pull it off.
Okay. Well, I hope it works out for you.
Yeah.
I love that, the community stuff. That was one thing when we were talking about LeBron. I was never a big fan of him, but one thing I love, I mean, he's a great player. There's no doubting that. But just one thing I tell people when they kind of talk shit on him is like, bro, just look at the stuff that he's done, like in every community where he's played at. It's insane, the stuff that he's done. And so, yeah, I always just appreciate anyone that steps up for their community like that. So thank you for, taking the time and helping and showing people,
For sure. And the thing is, if I don't get to do the All-Star game this year, I'm still going to do the Hall of Fame part of it when I'm done in Great Falls. Just have a big, Hall of Fame induction ceremony, but it just won't have the All-Star games this year.
Right.
Yeah. We'll still be able to bring out those All-Stars who would have been in the game, and they'll still be able to come to the thing and get honored, and because they would have been in the game. So they'll still be Jump 25 All-Stars just without the games.
And that'd still be cool. At least it's still getting something done with it,
Well, people got to be understanding that sometimes, things change a little bit. You got some commitment. So hopefully, you've done a lot. So hopefully they'll be understanding.
Still be
I'm sure they will
Grammys
be.
of basketball.
There you go.
Yeah.
But
Eat some good food.
true, I was gonna say true votes, hopefully, right? Because the Grammys, I feel are fucking rigged as fuck. One thing we didn't cover is, I don't know if you can even say it or not, but your coaching style. Can you give us like how you plan on coaching? Like aggressive defense or however?
Definitely. I teach a lot of offensive basketball, so people think I'm just an offensive guy. But, games are won and lost with defense. And, we're going to be a really tough and aggressive defensive team. We're going to get after you. But offensively, we will be really good offensively. I mean, we're going to be able to shoot.
Right, I was
the
gonna
ball.
say, it sounds like you got the
Ball,
shooters,
yeah,
so
we'll be able
just
to put
want
the
to.
ball in the basket. So I like my teams to play, with the pace, getting up and down the court, and just really pace, spread the floor,
There you
and
go.
make it happen. So
Yeah, I was
We got
wondering.
Try to make
we got
everybody
players.
move as one.
yeah, we got the players to play the way I want to play, and so that's what I'm really excited about. Us taking the court. I like what I've seen from the guys so far, and the things I have in my head that I can do for different guys like Kareem and Brendan and all those guys. Man, fans are really gonna like the way we play.
When I was gonna say, you guys, I was gonna ask if you were gonna push like a pretty hardcore tempo since you have a lot of shooters on the team. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of quick shots. You know, fast up the floor, quick shot.
We're not going to be a team that only wants to use 12 seconds of the shot clock.
Okay.
So we'll push it when we're supposed to, and we'll slow it up when we're supposed to. We're not just going to be quick just to be quick. But we're going to run. Up tempo basketball is the most entertaining type of basketball.
Yeah.
And that's what we're going to do. But
And that's what I'm seeing out of this Box Elder Bears team right now. Man, they were all over when at grass range earlier. Holy shit! I'll tell you what, it was 20-2 at the end of the first quarter, and then it ended up being, I think, 69-34 or some shit like that. It was a blowout game. I'll tell you that.
Are blowouts entertaining though?
On one half,
Yeah.
on one half, right? Like,
Watching the other
you
team
don't want
just
to be on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I do
That's
actually
all
have
about
brand new stickers right now. We don't have a camera guy, so anyways, I'm gonna show you. Shout out to Outlaw Graphics.
Mhm.
It's a little dark in it. Anyways, it
Here.
says,
Here.
oh yeah, there you go. It says somebody should look that up, and it's got our link tree at the bottom. One for you, sir.
And then me in the spaceship.
One for you, sir. Yes, sir.
So actually, I was just about to ask
Yes,
this, and I
sir.
see Unger Sales is over here asking it. What's up with the merch? You guys got any sick merch for the electric yet? We see Ray over here rocking a sweet little blue sweater.
Actually, yes, we do.
Because I was asking Jim about that, sorry.
That's some
But
good stuff coming up.
What did he tell you?
he just said it was coming out soon, hopefully.
Good guy. Good guy. He's smart.
I told him because he had a sweater. I go, what the hell do I got to do to get one of them
Yeah,
sweaters?
Nope, you ain't getting one of those. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna have some merch for sure at our. We will have a merch table at every home game. So there will be Great Falls Electric merch, T-shirts, hats, different little probably lanyards. Just not a huge booth, but we're gonna have stuff available. Now, if you happen to purchase a season seat, floor seat, what you're going to get in that is a limited edition line of merch. You're going to get a hat, a t-shirt, some stickers and things that like everybody else will not be able to have. So, I mean, that was kind of a cross promo there. Yeah, I didn't catch that. Like, buy those season seats. It's going to be worth it. We're gonna put you on display, make you look real good.
VIP floor seat.
Yeah, look like that baller that you are out there. You know what I mean?
So is this the team sweater that you have on then?
Yeah,
or-
yeah.
Okay, that's
Right
what I
now,
figured.
this is the team. This is the team hoodie that I'm rocking right here. So this one probably won't be available.
Whatever,
at the-
make us jealous then.
This one won't be available at the merch booth, but there will be some other things. And yes, because we need everybody to represent. We're gonna have video people there, pictures, backdrops, everything. So it's gonna be a fun environment. Man.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, we'll be there. Like I said, acting crazy and repping the electric for sure.
Yes,
So
sir. We probably hook you guys up with some exclusive stuff.
Hell yeah.
I'm just excited, man. Like I said, I'm not big on watching basketball on TV because that shit gets old for me sometimes. But I just watching stuff. There's something to be said about watching stuff live.
Definitely.
And yeah, it just like I said, Great Falls just compared to the rest of the state sometimes doesn't feel like we have a lot. So I just appreciate that you guys are willing to grind so hard for our city. I know Ray, you're from here, been here, and I appreciate you coming in, Johnny, and just helping to bring some entertainment, something fun to the city. You know what I mean? It's gonna be fun.
Y'all look out for that hashtag charged up. That's gonna be it.
All right, that's what we're gonna be looking for.
Rigoberto, my best friend asked if they think Larry Bird could play in today's game.
Absolutely.
Larry Bird.
I think he can still shoot. He might not be able to run, but he could definitely shoot still. Y'all mentioned Steph Curry's dad. He can shoot today for sure.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I think once you're a shooter, you're a shooter.
you're always there.
It's always there. You know,
Yeah,
you're a little rusty, but
That muscle memory is
It'll
always
come
there.
back, right?
yep, for sure.
Well, with that, you guys got any shout outs?
No, I was gonna say, do you have any other sponsors you wanted to shout out other than Tracy's and?
There's a ton of sponsors.
Let's just do a couple.
Shout out to
hey,
the
Keep it under 10.
Big shout out to the whole city of Great Falls for the support, first and foremost. I want to say that. We got a ton of support for the team. A ton. So big shout out to the city. We're putting it together right. We're doing it right. There's too many. There's too many. There's too many to mention, and I don't want to slight one over the other. And so
Sure.
there's a ton of support. Just know that.
Okay, well that's good.
And we
That's
will
what we
highlight.
wanna
We
know.
will do a sponsor one sheet and highlight that on our social.
I can't shout it out, but I know that where I work is one of your guys' sponsors. They're at least on the ground.
Yeah.
You know,
And
I
on a
just can't
personal
say.
level, I got to shout out Adidas because they've been taking care of me for quite a few years.
Oh, there you
I
go.
got to
Yeah,
give them
yeah.
their props. So
Adidas, I like your gear
dribble and
too.
shoot.
That's
Is that what
awesome,
that
dude.
stands for? Is that what that stands for?
I don't think so, but
I like it though.
What did you say?
all day I dribble and shoot.
Oh, damn.
See?
All right. Now you need to create your own line.
Right. We'll talk about that after.
Right.
Yeah, right. That's
We'll have
cool
some
stuff.
other stuff in the works. So Levi, should we go through a couple of our sponsors?
You know what? I'm gonna do this right here. We'll be right back.
Elevate your vaping and smoking experience with 20 Past 4, Montana's premier vape, water pipe, and accessory shop. Discover a world of possibilities at 5 convenient locations, 2 in Great Falls, 1 in Helena, 1 in Billings, and for our friends in Arizona, we've got you covered with a location in sunny Prescott. Our knowledgeable and friendly staff are ready to guide you through the latest trends, ensuring you to find the fit for your lifestyle. Plus, don't miss out on exciting promotions and discounts, making your shopping experience even better. 20 Past 4, where quality meets satisfaction. Visit us today at one of our 5 convenient locations.
Bucked Up is a company who has made it their sole mission to bring nothing but the best to the table when it comes to supplemental and fitness products. Founded by 2 forward-thinking brothers, they have assembled a team of like-minded people who have blossomed this company into a powerhouse in the fitness world as well as in the health and wellness community. Bucked Up is focused on using only the best ingredients and scientists to create amazing products that will help amplify performance, increase energy, and promote overall wellness. Jumpstart your fitness journey with some amazing Bucked Up products today. Join the Weekly Busboys and let's get bucked up now. Promo code WEEKLY for 20% off at checkout. Bucked Up is a company.
Oh shit!
Those
All
are some
right.
sexy voices on there.
It sounded like we know those guys.
Yeah.
But I also want to shout out to the Halftime Sports Bar, the best sports bar in town. You know where to go. One of these days, we'll try to get this streaming at the Halftime Sports Bar.
Yo, we should link up for what during March Madness and try and watch a game.
Ooh,
So
there
some of
you
your
go.
players, if you want, we'll go and have a couple of tacos.
I actually need to go talk to the halftime. I had some ideas, but I've just been so busy. But
Absolutely.
we might want to.
They're the shit, man. They're the bomb over there. We love them.
That's right. We like to play the gambo. We like to watch the fights there. We like, you know what I mean?
Like
Eat
have
some-
a taco.
a little taco, a little taco treat. But then if you want, you know, the more sit down family restaurant, you can go to the Amigo.
Mm-hmm.
And then also
Drop a 20 spot.
drop a
every
20
shit.
spot at the Emerald City right across the hallway.
You know what I'm gonna shout out?
The boys.
The boys at Johnny Brook just got my brand new T-shirt in. I'm sorry about the delay, boys. I had it sitting over at Thailand's. We appreciate the free merch. It's an awesome shirt. It fits great. Johnny Brook Fightwear Company. They're the bomb. Check them out. Levi,
Oh, yeah.
go.
Hudson's Trash Removal, the #1 trash removal spot in town. He just got a sick new dump trailer. I actually had him at the in-laws this weekend as well, doing that business. Actually, it was yesterday morning. Either way. And Native Grown, the #1 rated dispensary voted in the state of Montana. So you know where to
Who
go.
did that? Who did that? That poll. I'm just curious. Did they have like a literal? Like,
No, they won the Cannabis Cup last year. Hell yeah, dude! There's a
They
whole
have that like every year here in Montana.
yeah. Sometimes it's at Lolo. Last year, I think it was Billings. They have
They do a big one at the Hemp Fest thing in September.
Yeah, the
so that
Hemp
might
Fest.
be where they do that.
Nice.
And then I wanted to shout out the boys at Beard Wisconsin. Hey, don't be mad at me. It's coming back. All right. It'll be back in no time. So they got awesome products to help your dry skin and keep that beard looking great. And then I also wanted to shout out the premier team, the Audrey,
Paul.
Amber, and Paul. Sorry, I always forget. Paul, you're the man. I'm sorry. They're an awesome group of realtors that are a recent sponsor with us. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, link up with them. They got a couple community outreach things, if you will, coming up down the pipeline. So keep your eyes peeled. We have some big news coming from them, I believe, next month. We're going to start promoting that. So
yeah.
Yep.
And shout out to these boys that came out tonight. Johnny, Ray, thank you guys for coming to our new and improved Weekly Bus Studios for season 5, episode 2.
Yeah, we appreciate the time and everything, and thank you for making it up here.
Hey, congratulations to y'all. This is cool. I've been to the other studio and it was smaller. than
Technically,
this
Ray's
studio.
been to the main 3 studios.
I've been to all the
actually.
studios now that we're talking. Hey,
All but one.
These boys is coming along and they moving up in the world. So shout out to them for that. Shout out to Great Falls again. Hashtag charged up. TheGreatFallsElectric.com. Go buy your tickets online. Hit us up in the inboxes, Facebook, Instagram. If you're interested in buying season passes, if you're interested in season seats for the floor, anything and all questions will be answered. Any concerns will be tended to. We want to make this experience for you, Great Falls. Okay, we're here for you. You feel me?
So I did have one question. Are you guys going to be doing concessions there then? Or-
Yes.
Okay.
Yep. We will be selling snacks. I'm actually working on a food truck to have outside also, because sometimes from what I'm hearing, the concession stands get really backed up, and
The
we
homie
want
Dom.
to get some options in there. Yeah, if
I own
you
a
got,
drink truck, me and my wife, by the way.
listen, if you got a food truck or something like that, you are interested in a potential sponsorship and want to get in, hit me on the DMs in the either Instagram or Facebook, and we can try to work out something for you.
We'll have to hit up Dom and tell him to hit you guys up. Taco Out Vibe, baby. Those guys are the shit.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys, that's it. We're going to get out of here.
Charged up.
Have a good night,
Great
baby.
Falls Electric,
With
baby.
that, we are the Weekly Bus. Love you. Great Falls. We out.